Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope we're all having a great day today and we're all doing well. Now before this video properly begins, I'd just like to say welcome to all the new subscribers to the channel. I hope you enjoy my content and decide to stick around. And obviously thank you to everyone who's always been subscribed and supported me. No one's support goes unnoticed and I greatly appreciate it. So if you've had Rainbow Six Siege for a few years now, you might have been playing when Operation Chimera was the current season. Now Operation Chimera was the season that brought us Lion, Finca, and there was no map reworks or no new maps or anything. But we actually got a new limited time game mode called Outbreak. Now Outbreak was brand new, their own take on the zombie genre. If I was going to compare it to any other zombie game, I'd say it's kind of like Left 4 Dead, where you've kind of got like an A to B to go to, and you've got to fight zombies along the way, but also progressing throughout a map and everything. And I'd say it was met with a lot of positive reviews. I for one really enjoyed playing it. I am aware that a lot of the community did enjoy playing it. Obviously they had some downsides. People would complain that maybe there wasn't a good enough story for it or anything, or it wasn't linear enough, as it was just random levels which had a story to it, but it could have been better. And so once that was gone, that was only for 30 days. Now if you did play Outbreak, you may remember the quality of it was really good, purely just for a 30-day game mode which was going to be there and never be played again. And you can tell the effort that was put into it. You had brand new mechanics. You had mechanics like the pushing mechanic, which then went on to be Nomad and Oryx have it when you get hit by an air jab or you get pushed by Oryx. That was first introduced in Outbreak. You had obviously all these new characters, as in the zombies and everything, which was obviously that takes a lot of time alone just to do that. But then you had all these new maps that you had to progress through. They got the voice actors back to do new voice lines for Thermite, Ash, Tachanka, Jaeger, all that. And it had cinematics and everything, and there was just a lot of effort put into it. And for that to only happen for 30 days was a bit ludicrous, and I for one was just very surprised by this. But hey, we just played what we were given. The game mode went away after 30 days, and we just continued playing normal Siege after that. But then, fast forward onto E3 2019, at the Ubisoft reveal, the screen was black, and we see a guy in a room with some moaning of zombies in the background, screaming and everything. His arm's turning infected, he has a pistol in his hand, and two people come in and save him. And to the surprise of a lot of people, those two people that saved the man was Ella and Vigil. And it actually was a reveal for a brand new standalone game called Rainbow Six Quarantine. And obviously this had a lot of the people in the Siege community ecstatic with excitement. This beloved game mode that we got a taste of was actually kind of like an early water testing for a brand new standalone game. Now, this is my theory with it really. Outbreak, I'm going to assume that the whole Outbreak mode was actually being made at the same time as a standalone game, and they were both in early development. So they were making Outbreak, which was the standalone game mode, and they were kind of like at the beginning of making Quarantine, which is the game. And they were kind of, testing Outbreak as a way, like, would people actually enjoy this if we took characters from the Rainbow Six Siege universe and put them in a new game with zombies or kind of aliens? I can't actually remember what they are. They're kind of like zombie aliens sort of things. And if we put those characters in a completely different situation, a quite unrealistic situation. I'm not saying that aliens aren't realistic, but you get what I mean. Something that isn't really the norm here. And we put these characters that are usually in a realistic setting into something like this. How will the community react? And that's what I'm thinking Outbreak was. I think the Outbreak game mode was a test for this, and when it was given so much, kind of love and feedback, then they were like, yep, we'll go ahead with continuing making this solo game. And now, obviously, we're going to be getting this solo game known as Rainbow Six Quarantine. And, that was fun and all. When it was released, when it was announced, everyone was, begging for a release date or just some more information. Bear in mind, ever since this has been revealed at E3 2019, we have not had any more official information. We have not seen any gameplay at all. The only thing we've been given is this trailer. So myself and many people in the Siege community, and heck, many people are just fan of like these Left 4 Dead sort of zombie games, have been just kind of scratching our heads saying, Where is all this? And earlier in the year, Ubisoft announced that they would be doing something called Ubisoft Forward. Now, obviously, because of COVID-19, all these events have been cancelled and everything, so a lot of developers have taken it upon themselves to reveal games on their own terms rather than through big events like E3, obviously. And, Ubisoft had their first Ubisoft Forward earlier this year. And I, for one, was really expecting some Rainbow Six Quarantine. We hadn't really heard of it for close to a year now. The only thing we had was a trailer a year ago. Now was the time that they could give us something. So I patiently waited through the entire Ubisoft Forward, and I enjoyed it obviously because I'm a fan of a lot of Ubisoft games. I'm really looking forward to the new Watch Dogs and everything. Some of their other titles that got coming. I'm looking forward to the new Assassin's Creed as well. But I was just waiting for that one moment where they would give us some more quarantine news, and sadly it didn't come. But we did get the great game reveals and stuff with the new Far Cry and Assassin's Creed and all that, so I obviously wasn't even sad, but I was disappointed that we didn't see any Rainbow Six Quarantine. But now we have a brand new Ubisoft Forward coming in September, and on their website they basically said Ubisoft Forward is back with a brand new showcase on September 10th, when you can watch at the official stream at ubisoft.com/forward, or you can watch it on YouTube and Twitch, and you can catch up with the latest big announcements, new games and surprises as they are revealed. They also say that the main show kicks off at 12 PM Pacific Standard Time, and they also posted an image of all the time zones, so I'm going to put that on screen just so people don't have to go in the comments to say when does it start in this time zone. It's all on the screen right here, and I assume you can work it out from that. And it says you can see what's in store for games such as Watch Dogs Legion, which is the upcoming Watch Dogs game, Hyperscape, which is their Battle Royale game, which I don't really think's taken off the way that they expected it to. I've actually not even tried it. Maybe it's a good game, but I've actually not even given it a try myself. And Rainbow Six Siege. I'm surprised that they've said Siege, because Siege has its own event, and that's at the finals of every Pro League. Siege hasn't really jumped on what other Ubisoft games do and get announcements as they're all getting announced. So like a Ubisoft Forward, where they do a new Ghost Recon, or they do a new Watch Dogs. Siege kind of is separate from that, and they have their own thing. So I'm very surprised what they're going to say about Siege in this. Maybe they're just going to announce that the new season's going to come out in a few days, or maybe that's going to be the release date of the new season. Who knows what they do with that? But I can't see them announcing anything new, because we kind of all know what we're getting, because we've just got the new season reveal. So they won't be saying anything about Season 4. So I don't actually know what they're going to say about Siege. And it says, as well as a much anticipated update on our new IP, Immortals Phoenix Rising, and more yet to be revealed surprises. Now I'm really holding off that the more yet to be revealed surprises has got to be Rainbow Six Quarantine. How have we not had any more news about this game since E3 2019? This is Ubisoft's next chance to show something off, and I'm going to be so surprised if there's no Rainbow Six Quarantine at this. They definitely know how anticipated everyone is for it, so I think they would definitely hide it and not say that it's going to be coming if it was coming. I don't think they would say it was coming, because they obviously want people to watch it and then be surprised by it, or get anticipated for it. I really think that they're going to show something here. Like I said, they know how excited the Siege community are, and just a lot of players are in general, for this new Rainbow Six Quarantine zombie game. They need to show something here. They need to at least throw out a demo or something, just to keep people still up to date with it, and still interested in it. I'm obviously still going to get the game regardless if we don't see anything here, but you're going to be losing people if you announce the game a year ago and you don't show anything off for another whole year. I really think they really should show something for it here. Like I said, even if they just knock up together an early beta gameplay, but they should have quite a lot of the game development done. It was actually meant to release. It should have actually meant to be released by now, I'm pretty sure, but I think it was the failure of Ghost Recon Breakpoint that Ubisoft pushed older IPs back another fiscal year. So I'm pretty sure Watch Dogs Legion was meant to be out earlier this year as well, but that got pushed back as well. And now that's coming out soon, I think around the same time as the new consoles are coming out. So we definitely need to see something about Rainbow Six Quarantine, because they've got to have at least a demo gameplay, and if they don't, I'm going to be extremely surprised. But yeah, please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the next Ubisoft Forward. What do you think they're going to talk about? Rainbow Six Siege, you know, Rainbow Six Siege has its own events, like I've already said. What much or more else is there to talk about at Ubisoft's event? I purely just think that they're probably just going to do the season reveal, or so like the season release date reveal, or it's going to come around that time, but I can't see them announcing anything big, so I wouldn't really get your hopes up for any big Siege news at this, because, you know, Siege news comes at its own events. But I'm so hoping for Rainbow Six Quarantine. Please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the next Ubisoft Forward. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to drop it a like, dislike if you didn't, and yeah, I shall see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching.